Hello, Cancer. It's Mr. Bluetooth Tarot. And this is I say our, because I am, as you know, a triple or quadruple Cancer, depending who does my chart. So this is our December reading. I've been thinking about Cancer energy, and we have had so much craziness. My gosh, can you believe it? The last few years, probably more than a few years. Major karmic stuff, major planetary stuff, all the stuff going on in our opposing yin-yang Capricorn sign, which, as you know, we reflect some of that because it's our complete 180 position from us. So let's get into this, find out what December's got going. I know this has just been like maddening times, and then you add the COVID, and you know, we tend to be so psychic and intuitive anyway. Okay. Seven of Cups. Yeah, a lot of disappointment, huh? They call this debauchery. It's not debauchery. It's just disappointment. Yeah, Five of Cups, Seven of Cups. Oh my gosh. So a lot of you are sad. A lot of you have been sad. Maybe you've lost people. Maybe you've just not been able to spend time with people you love. You've been separated. That, you know, these things are not permanent things. They're not permanent energies, but they're definitely something that we are experiencing. Not everyone, but I think a lot of us. Saturn has been in Capricorn, which will be affecting us. The thing about the 5 and the 7 is they're cyclical. They're cycles. They change. We don't stay in those cycles permanently, okay? So don't let that completely get you down. Oh, but the Tower, wow. And I watched some other people's readings, and they pulled the Tower for us too. So something is changing. Some part of our dynamic, something, you know, something is not serving us well. Okay, that's what the Tower is. So for some of you, you're moving. For some of you, you're changing jobs. For some of you, you're changing your relationships. That has to do with Saturn. The thing is, after the Tower comes the Star. Okay, now the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is valor. Be your higher self. Don't give in to the negativity. Don't get overly caught up, and don't overly dramatize all of that change, all that emotional sadness, and that, you know, that longing and upset feeling for what could have been or what should have been or how you wish things would have went. Stick to your higher self. You know, that disappointment, all those things, that's leaving, that's changing. That's the first week of December, okay? Then as we move through December, after we kind of let go of something, or we make some alterations and changes, boom, here comes the 7, valor. That strength. It's strength and valor. It's fire energy. It connects us with our higher self. It connects us with our goals, connects us with what we want. And then we have new opportunity, okay? So there could be, you know, the Two of Discs, the Two of Pentacles, it's twofold. It means two things. It can mean, you know, money's coming in and money's going out. There's a balance, but you just don't feel like you're getting ahead. You're treading water, you're okay, but it's just, you know, it's not the progress that we would like. It's not the big payoff that we were looking for. It can also mean two different opportunities, an apple and an orange. You see, one of the insides here of our infinity symbol is light, you know, and one is dark. One has kind of, do you see that? Very, very, it's like an apple and an orange, two very different situations, two different opportunities. Okay, so sometimes there is choice that comes from this. It means there's a choice, opportunity for a new job, for a new investment, something new, you know, but they're both right choices. Not one is bad. None is worse than the other. They're just different. And here's our card, the Chariot, you see. So we're gonna get our goal. The Chariot is an auspicious omen. It says that the forces of of dark and light, the forces of good and evil, the forces of night and day. You see this? There's the two different forces here, and we're being divinely guided, and there is the wheel of fortune being held by the chariot driver. That's us, which means as that tower pulls away that past, what comes is new opportunity, the wheel of fortune, good things that help carry us to our goal. And there it have completion. Okay, so something is going full circle. You see that? The wheel of fortune, and then boom, here we have the Four of Wands. That wand energy that was there with that 7, that valor, keeping to our higher self, staying focused, you know, being true to ourselves, being true to others. That takes us to this great place of the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, and that Four of Wands, which is solid stability. Now, voila, here's more energy that is, you know, it's God, the divine, Mother Nature, the universe, whatever you like to call it. This is the Aleister Crowley deck. So this card is like the card of Temperance in a traditional deck. And like the Chariot with the two opposing forces, here you have the eagle that's usually white has taken the color from the lion, and now has went from white to red, and that lion is without pigment, and they're both drinking from the chalice, the cup that has been made in the cauldron by the alchemist. So it talks about being patient, you know, using your abilities and your skill. Some people call it Sagittarius energy. I do not call it Sagittarian energy. I think of it more as Aquarian energy often, because traditionally it's called the water bear, and someone is pouring a cup from the subconscious into the conscious mind. Here's the Knight of Discs. Money coming slowly, sure and assuredly. Okay, so for some people this is that business opportunity, money starting to flow back, and all that happening very well. For others of you, this is an earth sign person. It is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person coming into your life. This person is legit. When these earth sign guys come for you and come to you, they are sincere. They're noble. They're not always the best talkers. They're not always sweet talkers, but their actions speak for them. If they say, hey, I want to take you out, they might be really shy and they might ask you in a really dumb way, but they actually follow through. They mean it. Okay? If you tell them you want something, they try to get it for you. They tend to objectify the people they're with. Often they can have like the Madonna complex. You know, they see you as a certain way and they hold you kind of on a pedestal, and you know, they are very known to be quite adoring. Actually, they can very much adore you, and they're the kind of guys, they want to own you. They're loyal. You know, you're their princess or their prince. You're whatever they are. Okay, so that's some good stuff right there. That's a Christmas present, or a Hanukkah present, or a Kwanzaa present. Does Kwanzaa do presents? I don't know. I only know about Christmas and Hanukkah. And then here you are, the Queen of Cups. So you see, a lot of you who are single are getting love coming in. Love is coming in. Wow. If you're really... Oh, and the Princess of Discs. Oh my goodness. So... whether you like boys or girls, the earth signs are showing up this month. Okay? And a lot of them, if they're a Capricorn, they have a birthday coming up. So they might be out in force. The Princess and the Knight of Discs. These are both earth sign people. So we've got the Taurus and the Virgo and the Capricorns, and a lot of them will be Capricorns. It'll be like their birthday, and some of them have birthdays around New Year's, and so they want to double celebrate. Okay? So there's definitely opportunities for love here. You're going to be you're going to be in your Queen of Cups mode. Now, what does that mean, to be in the Queen of Cups mode? It means that you're in your heart, you're in your tuition, you're in your creative force. You're being kind, you're being soft, you're being generous, you're being loving, okay? You're able to be that nurturer, that beautiful spirit, that empathetic, wonderful being that you are. This is going to be a good month for you, okay? Definitely a good month for you. I think it's starting a little bit rough. And I don't mean that to be negative, because most of the reading isn't negative. But I feel like it's kind of good. It's kind of like maybe you're getting an emotional dermabrasion in a way, okay? It's like something that we hang on to, and cancers are known as the crab, and they have their tentacles, and they don't like to let go of things. And that's why the universe and so forth sometimes has to kind of just pull us in different directions, pull us away from things, remove things that aren't necessarily, something that are serving us anymore. And that's how we make way for the new opportunity that's coming. It's going to enable us to kind of take that high road, connect with our higher self, connect with that chariot energy. Don't lose sight of your goal. Don't lose sight of what you want. Okay? That things are being completed. And what's really cool about that is that kind of that Wheel of Fortune energy here that is on the chariot and this completion, it's really nice because I think that's coinciding with the ending of the year in December, which means we've kind of become a little bit more in our alignment with the universe, where I feel like we were a little out of alignment for a while. And so that enables us to be more of ourself, to get more into ourself, and to be patient, and to be more sure of ourselves, and able to focus and have a steady hand in the things that we're doing and what we're trying to create. And then people will see that. It will be easy for us to connect with someone. And I think maybe right now more than ever, we're going to do better with an earth sign, because there's so much strange things happening in the world that it tells me, earth sign people, they're more practical. They have a grip on reality. They're able to see the bigger picture. They see what's happening on a material plane and in business around them. And so those would definitely be the kind of energy, the kind of people that you want to be with towards this end of this year, and possibly moving forward for the next while. Okay, so keep your eye out for birthday boys and birthday girls and Virgos and Bulls and Taurus. Okay, yeah, there's definitely this feeling I'm getting that there's renewal. Okay, this is, I think, the ending of kind of that Saturn, that negative energy that was being reflected on us from Capricorn through Saturn, and that's going to clear the way for that positive Jupiter good luck to fill in its place. So anything that's released, anything that you let go of, or that leaves behind, is going to be filled with something way more positive. And I keep shuffling and looking at the bottom of the deck, and we have the Moon card. So, it ends with the Moon. I tend to think the Moon is us. When I think of, the Moon, I think of Cancer. I don't think of Pisces. Some people think of Pisces with the Moon, but we're ruled by the Moon. Okay? So I tend to think that with this means that things that were hidden, things kind of that weren't visible to us, are going to be brought to light. Again, it's a clarity with that letting go, and then the filling in, and then that Moon card. So sometimes I think the Moon card can mean that there was someone or something kind of undermining us. It was having a negative influence on us. It doesn't mean that they were evil. Generally, I think it more has to do with selfishness. Sometimes it can be evil. Some people are evil. But evilness or anything negative done behind our back, that's just done out of selfishness or envy or greed. Okay? So also with this is the message not to be aggressive. Keep your ears open. Keep your eyes open. You know, everything will come to light. There's no doubt that whatever was hidden is going to be revealed, because the sun comes after the moon. So really interesting month. Let go of what's not useful. Stick to your higher self. Know that you're divinely protected with that Chariot card. If you're looking for love, there's earth sign people all out there. They're the ones who are going to really probably show very prominently. And if they're not earth sign people, they're people who are practical. They may have other parts of their chart in the earth. You know, they may not be an earth sign, but they may have earth in their chart, or they might have numerology that's like a 4 or an 8, you know, something a little more solid like that makes them a little more down to earth and a little more practical. So hang in there. Love and light to you. Please let me know in the comments if this makes any sense whatsoever. Please hit that like, share, subscribe, notification bell. And of course, you're welcome to donate. All my info is in the About section of my channel. So Cancers, I love you. Hang in there. I'm sending you a big hug. And I just hope that December winds up being amazing and that you connect with that wonderful, loving earth sign. All right? I am doing a love reading, so I'll put that out in a couple days.